guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to do a long overdue current favorites. This is everything I have been loving since my last favorites video. Everything in this video has been continuous bops the entire way. I have never stopped using these products, not once. Absolutely amazing. These are my all-time can't live without, would rather die before they discontinue. I love these products so much. So we're going to jump right into this current favorite video. My very first product is this Neutrogena Water Gel Hydro Boost. Y'all, this keeps me so hydrated. The trick with hyaluronic acid is you want to apply, or maybe have your face wet, but sometimes I'll do I'll apply a setting spray, some type of facial spray, then I'll go on with this. Hyaluronic acid is going to hold in all of the moisture from your face or whatever you have on your face. It's going to keep you hydrated all day. The smell of this is amazing. The finish of this is pretty bomb. I found that when I was in New York, although it was really cold there, the winds is what I would say is hard to, this versus wind was just not a good mix. It did dry me out only a little, but again, if you do the trick with your face with the water, it's not that bad. But for really cold, dry, cold climate, I would do the cream for the Neutrogena one. But for me, since I live in the South, I stay in Louisiana, so for me, I like using this one on an everyday basis. So another skincare fave is, of course, the Kiehl's Avocado Eye Cream. If you see my last skincare roundup, my skin is still recuperating from the last skincare roundup. It's taken a while, but it's getting there. Although the entire, well, not the entire line, the products that I did try let me down so bad, this one held me up. This one is so good. I am delivered. This is so hydrating. I did find in New York that my skin was really dry, especially my under eyes. My under eye area was just not here for it. Only when I forgot this. This is absolutely, it's something that has saved my makeup and how I apply my facial base nowadays. So what I would do is I would apply this under my concealer. I went in with the avocado eye cream base, and then I applied my favorite concealer, which I would segue into that, which is the Too Faced Born This Way concealer. And this is a match made in heaven. This is supposed to go with this. It needs to be Kiehl's X Too Faced, because this right here, if you love foundations that apply kind of serum-y, where it doesn't have it's full coverage, but it has a sort of nice healthy dew, you need this mix. This concealer holds its own weight. Even if you accidentally apply this without it, you're still going to be okay. It's not going to be the best coverage as it would be if it were together, but this is a godsend in my makeup routine. Jackie did not have to pop off like this. She didn't have to snap, but she did, and it's valid. This is so fire. The color match, I'm in the color chestnut. So when I use this for this makeup look is also on Instagram right now. It should be available in an Instagram video on my page. So check out if you want to see how I got this really quick, beautiful look using some of my current favorite products. Then go look at that. But this right here is my jam. All these bags are non-existent. Do you hear me? This is a beautiful shade if you want something. I don't like going for a super duper highlight. I am in the color from Too Faced. It's either tiramisu or truffle. I'll leave it down below, but I'm pretty sure it's tiramisu. So I'm in that shade. And then I go in with this. The application is flawless. If you're looking to revamp your face base and you want to use really nice products and you want something that's going to leave a serum, dewy, but healthy, full coverage, it's a very hard mix. So the fact that this and that line of products can do that, that's all I ever want. That's all I ever need. Current favorite staple right now, I am going to get this in my shade because I am trying to revamp how I do my face base, and I'm trying to use as less complexion products as possible. That's my main goal, which means both getting my skincare 10 times better, get my skin 10 times better, as well as buying premium products. And this is a premium one. So check this out if you have an extra $20-$30 laying around. My next favorite is a makeup palette. I always like to put a makeup palette in my current favorites, but this is one I have not put down. The James Charles palette. All of the points that he was trying to make were made. I heard him loud and clear. Y'all heard him loud and clear. This palette continues to be sold out, and for good reason. I love this. I do have the 35B palette, I think that's what it's called, with all the colors, the original palette. That one, I would say the formulation compared to this one is totally different. Maybe I might do a side-by-side video. I don't think anyone has ever done that. I could be wrong. I could have seen this video's idea somewhere. I don't really remember, but if you want to see something like that, let me know in the comments below. But this palette, this shade range, the range that this palette has, all of these shades pulled up great on me. The white is kind of tricky. White is really, really hard to do, so I don't really fault that for being like the consistency that it turned out to be. So for this shade, probably not my favorite. Just white's really hard to do, and I don't really play around with white. I don't play around with color, but I will for you guys. If you guys want to see a colorful look for me, leave it in the comments below, because I think I am getting more comfortable with doing colorful looks and trying color. This is bae. I will say my only beef with this palette, it doesn't have a mirror. I just think if you're gonna have the range, let me see it. This palette will be a great travel. I think it's perfect for travel, even though it's so big. But if I were to go on a trip, I would actually put this at the bottom and then my clothes on top if I wanted to pack it. But the range says it needs to be packed. Like, you need all these colors, girl. You need every single one of these. You have all your primaries, all your really base colors, your nudes, all of that. You need all of this. So this, I would say, is a travel palette or something that you have in your kit. This is very versatile, so I would have this in my kit too. My last makeup item is one that I have on today, and I use it in my Instagram video to get this look. And I also used it in my other video that should be up right now or a little bit later. But I got this during holiday. I don't even know if they still have this, but this is by MAC. This is a highlighter in the color Snow Flushed. It looks like a regular gold, but it's not. It's a cool gold. It's actually pink. So on me, it's very pink. Look at that sheen. Oh, it's just like, it's hard to get a pink. Let me pop it down. Maybe you can see it. But do you see that? It's very hard to get a peach pink gold. It's very hard to do, and it makes me look wet, and I love that look. With this, girl, we got some color there. We are both highlighted, we're illuminated, we look healthy, it looks believable. So I opt for this one. 24.8. There's not a chance that a look I didn't do as of late isn't going to be used with this. I don't know if this is still on the MAC site. I'll leave it down below, or I'll leave a comparable dupe to this. But if you have it, hold on to your blessing. Apply it liberally. Next, we're going to get into my fashion picks. Most of these pieces I picked up in my travels to New York, or before I went on the trip, I picked these items up. But these products are ones that you guys have commented on and said that you liked. This is the Vinyl Beret I wore in this Instagram photo. You guys love that photo. Thank you for complimenting me. I was very nervous to start showing full body photos. So that's one. And then two, how my style and what I like. That's another thing. But for you guys to say that you like my style is just... This hat is actually from Zara. I'll put the pricing and everything below. And it's just like a cool vinyl type effect. I have been obsessed with latex, vinyl, whips, chains. Well, not whips and chains. But I have a affinity for leather, latex, chains. That's just my personal style. Iron, metal. So, love that. I love this hat as well. And then my next piece, when I saw it in Zara in New York, I was like, if there is an equivalent to me in a product form, it's this bag. This bag is more me than I am me. This is me in my final format. This was initially $49.90 and it was the best 50 bucks I ever spent. I regret nothing. This bag sort of reminds me of sort of like Alexander Wang-esque vibes. I'm not downplaying his genius. I know this isn't a like exact dupe, but this is very, very similar to kind of like his style, which I love, which I can't afford right now. Alexander Wang is my all-time favorite fashion designer. So when I saw this, I'm like, this is as close as I'm gonna get. So love this piece. I haven't worn it yet. I don't know what I would wear this with. Maybe when I do a lookbook, if that's something you guys want to see, then I'll style this. But this is such a statement bag, and it's so cool. I love everything about it. It has a nice little clasp. If it'll go down. See, it has a nice little clasp. And then the last piece. When I saw this, I was like, this is totally Fear of God-esque vibes. But at the same time, it's Levi. And Levi is always in. Levi is so legendary. So when I saw this, and I thought I would wear this to New York because it is lined with Sherpa. And then the whole entire time people were like, are you cold? And I'm like, no, girl, I'm lined with Sherpa. And I also styled this with the Venno hat that I had and that I just showed you guys. So this was all pieced together in that outfit. This is the exact jacket that I'm wearing. It is a cropped Sherpa trucker jacket from Levi. This is so warm and so cozy and so fly, and this is just my favorite thing right now. This is so me. Like, oh, I'm just so proud of this. When I put this in my cart, you know how you purchase something and it's in your cart and you know if you're kind of like, ooh, I shouldn't buy. I bought this and regretted nothing. This was the best 100 something I spent. I love this jacket so much. I know I was going to get use out of it, and that's what I've been trying to focus on, especially with with everything that I'm buying as of right now. I only want to possess things that truly bring me joy, like making me happy inside and make me regret not purchasing it, and it's definitely this item. Now, to finish off this current favorites, it wouldn't be a Mishel current favorites if I did not include fragrance. So the fragrance pick I did, I have two. One is Thierry Mugler's Angel. That is such a perfect fall winter fragrance. I'm gonna say more winter than it is fall, but some people wear that every day. I would personally wear it every day because I love perfume. But for someone who isn't like a big fan of fragrances with a very strong projection or something very considered very heavy, I wouldn't recommend this fragrance, but if you are bold and like taking risks every single day with fragrance, then you would enjoy this. So this is actually one of the first gourmand fragrances, I think, to enter the market. This one, I got so many compliments when I wore this in New York. I wanted a perfume that if I had layers on me, that people would smell because it projected so much. This was that fragrance. I also paired this with the lotion, and I also have the body cream. If you're looking for a long lasting, something that's going to enhance it, I recommend every single fragrance you own by Thierry Mugler. Because his formulation for lotions and everything else is so flawless, you have to buy the gift set. This is one thing that I would not buy alone. If you want to, you can, but I have to have the gift set because I get so much use out of the lotion, so much use out of the body cream. This is my all-time favorite fragrance right now, guys. This lasted me at least 6 to 8 hours as I was walking around New York, and we were out there for a while and people could still smell it, and I can still smell me, and that's very important. So love this fragrance. This was definitely one of my favorite. I think this is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. One of the many. This is definitely in my top 10, but it's definitely my current favorite fragrance right now, especially for winter. So Thierry Mugler Angel is my one, and then my second fragrance is actually C by Giorgio Armani. This fragrance is for a very specific type of person. I would say someone who enjoys Tom Ford fragrance. I'm not, downplaying his excellency with fragrances. They are very specific and they're very, the quality on his fragrances are amazing. I would say This one is someone who likes to take chances and who likes to smell very interesting. This one, I think if I were to meet a woman that wore this, I would be so inquisitive. I want to know who she is. This one has notes of black currant, I think I smell mostly in this one. It does have amber. Like for me, I think the only one that I really smell is black currant. It does have a vanilla absolute, which again, my nose automatically resonates with fragrances that have some sort of vanilla. So of course, this one is my favorite. There is the original C, which I see more people purchasing than this one, but this one is just so intriguing. It's so bold and audacious, and but still kind of very mysterious and like very interesting, sultry. So absolutely adore this fragrance. Same thing with projection. I got a lot of compliments on this one. I will say it was mostly for men for this one. Angel, it's a crowd favorite. I think everyone wanted to, you know, what I had on. But with this one, it was mostly men that approached me with this one. So very interesting. I guess because it kind of plays on like masculinity just a little bit, I feel. So this is easily one of my winter favorite fragrances. I have been wearing this almost nonstop. So love this one. C Intense. Giorgio Armani Eau de Parfum Essence. So C Intense. Love this one. So that is it for my current favorite videos. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was helpful to some of you guys out there. And if you are interested in any of these products, or if you love any of these products, write in the comments below. I love talking with you guys. You guys have some really interesting and very funny questions. So thank you all who consistently comment, leave sweet comments, ask me questions, ask me weird questions, ask me any questions. Thank you so much. I appreciate every single one of you. You guys don't know what it means to me to constantly log in and see like-minded or people that are familiar and they resonate with me in some way. It warms my heart, and I need some of that some days. So thank you again. I honestly can't thank you enough. But if you want to see more videos like this one, comment down below as always, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye. I'm waiting for my drink to stop moving. I'm thirsty. This is sweet tea, y'all. What if it was Hennessy? If you're 21 and older, this portion is for you. If you're not, put the scroll past. What if this is Hennessy? I would take a nap. No, this couldn't be Hennessy. I can't do Hennessy. We're not that level of bad. We haven't entered our bad bitchery with that level. I'm not there yet.